Tonight's game, we have the Eldar versus the Dark Eldar at 2,000 points. We will be playing with open war cards, which have already been drawn. Here is our battle for tonight. We have this for our deployment. Our objective is kill the courier. And the twist is the set piece battle. We will be back in a moment to show the battlefield and armies on parade. This will be our battlefield for this game. Dark Eldar have won the roll-off to decide deployment zones, and they'll be taking that back triangle going that way. And the Eldar will be setting up on this side over here. We will return in a moment with armies on parade. With the Eldar, we have Magan-Ra. I am going to butcher these names. I know it already. He is my warlord. We have Illic as the second HQ, and he is our courier for this game. We have 3 4-man units of Dark Reapers, all in their very annoying little state there. We have 2 5-man units of Wraith Guard with D-sights, backed up with 2 Wave Serpents, armed with twin Bright Lances and a Shuriken Cannon. They also have Vectored Engines, Starlight Engines, and the Crystal Targeting Matrix. And to finish off the army, we have 3 Hemlock Wraith Fighters. The first one has Horrify for its psychic ability. The second one here has Jinx for its psychic ability. And the third one has Reveal for its psychic ability. This will be our Eldar force for this battle. For the Dark Eldar, we are starting off with
the Cabalite Warriors. One in focus right now is one of 2 that are equipped the same. They're 10-man units. This guy's equipped with an Agonizer and the regular Splinter Rifle. This I'm using as the Dark Lance, or no, Splinter Cannon I mean, although I think it actually is the Dark Lance. And then a Shredder and 7 Splinter Rifle soldiers. The one in the middle is also the same way. Agonizer, Splinter Cannon, Splinter Cannon, Shredder, and 7 Splinter Rifles. This guy is a little bit different. Power Sword, Dark Lance, Blaster, and 7 Splinter Rifles for that makeup. Right behind him is the Homunculus, which is actually on board the Venom, embarked. 2 Archons, which are embarked on this Venom. And behind here are 5 Cabalite Trueborn on this Venom. The Venoms have all those just the standard equipment. Well, actually, no, they've got it to where they've actually got 2 Splinter Cannons and then the Blade Veins for their equipment.
Okay.
Reavers, each 3-man units, they do have the Blade Veins and I think all Splinter Rifles. The leader here, and I'm using him as a leader because he's the only one without the Mane of Heron, and they both have Power Swords.
Okay.
Which, by the way, also these Raiders each have the 10-man units of Cabalite Warriors in them.
Okay.
Here's the Ravager. I've actually got him set with 3 Dark Lances again. I know last game it was 2 and a Disintegrator Cannon. But he's got 3 Dark Lances again. Yeah. And then the 2 Talos, they're both set up with dual Splinter Cannons, a Macro Scalpel, and Chain Flails. Okay. And then the Void Raven Bomber with dual Void Lances and Void Raven Missiles. And he does have a Void Mine.
Alright. This is our Dark Eldar for this battle. For deployment, starting with the Dark Eldar, we have one Venom sitting right here with the Tuborn.
Yep.
We have our Raider parked right here. The other Raider is right here. And there's the third Raider. The Ravager is right there. That is the Talos. And the Talos that is sitting here beside the building is his courier. We forgot to call that out earlier. Then we have the other two Venoms sitting over here with the
Homunculus and the
Archons. The other Talos is sitting here. The Void Raven has set up over there. And
the Reaver Bikes right there.
the Reaver Bikes are hiding over here in the corner, inside this building. For the Dark Eldar, we have a Hemlock Wraith Fighter sitting here. This is the one with Horrify. One of the Wave Serpents is set up right there. The Hemlock with Jinx is set up right there. The Reapers and Muggan Ra have set up inside this building right here. Got a pretty good shot at that Eldar line, Dark Eldar line. The other Wave Serpent has set up right there. And the other Hemlock is right there with the reveal. And our courier is hiding in this building right here, Mr. Illick. It is a roll of what? Now to see who goes first?
On a 1, you go first. On 2 up, I go first.
Where did our dice box go? There it is. So if I roll a 1, I get to go first.
Yep. I'll let you roll.
Oh. And I rolled a 4. Eldar will not be going first this turn. It will be the Dark Eldar. We'll be back in a moment after the movement phase for Dark Eldar. Movement phase. The Reavers have moved up over here. The Raiders and the Ravagers ran up the middle there. All these little guys have moved up a little bit over here. That's the Venom with the Archons, the Venom with the Homunculus, and the 2 Talos Pain Engines have moved up. The Void Raven Bomber decided to drop in right here. And the Venom and the Raider have moved up over here. We will be going into the shooting phase. Do you know what you want to begin with?
Start with that bomber on the Hemlock Fighter.
The bomber is going to attack the Hemlock Wraith Fighter. Let's see how this goes.
Probably horribly, but I'm going to try
We'll
it
see.
anyway.
We'll see. I mean...
There we go. Alright, so 2 Void Lances, there's Assault 1, so I am hitting on what, 4s?
What's
Because they're hard to hit?
Your 3s?
Yeah, normal 3s.
Self-force, yeah.
Do they have a -1 beyond the...
No. You're within 12 inches.
Okay, so hitting on 4s, well they're assaults, they're not heavy, so still 3s?
No, you're -1 for hard to hit, regardless.
Okay. Well, that's what I was asking.
Yeah, and their craft world trait's only outside 12 inches. So.
Okay. So -1, so I'm hitting on 4s, 2 of them. Come on. Both hit.
Alright.
Strength 9, so 3s.
Yes.
1 wound, -4.
Ouch. Alright, well, what's your damage?
Okay. D6. 3.
Alright. Fix up, feel no pain. None. Take 3 damage.
Alright, and then the Shatterfield Missile.
Ooh, sounds bad.
Yeah. Assault D6. 3 attacks. Hitting on 4s, wounding on strength is only 7. So is this still 4s, 3s, 4s, or 5s? What's their
I
depth?
want to say it's 6. Toughness is 6.
Alright, so hitting on 4s, wounding on 3s.
Alright.
All 3 hit. 2 wounds at -1. Oh, reroll failed wounds. All 3 wound.
4 up 6. Okay. 1.
Alright, so you've taken a total of 4 damage?
Mm-hmm.
How many wounds do they have anyway?
12.
I'll pretty bad. I figured that though. Alright.
Is that it?
Alright, so that's the bomber.
Alright, well, we're going to come back after the end of the Dark Eldar shooting phase. In Dark Eldar's shooting phase, they put, let's see, them, the Reapers, most of the Dark Lances and other weapons off of these right here went into that Wave Serpent. They did 4 wounds. Most of the passengers shot into this unit of Reapers. They did 2 wounds, killed 2 of them. And then everything over here shot into, what's the plane? Shot into that Hemlock Fighter and did 4 wounds. That is it. Our charges, any?
Reavers into the Wave Serpent.
Reavers are charging the Wave Serpent.
And I think that's the only thing that I really didn't even try to charge.
Let's see what I got here. Let's roll some Overwatch. Where are my Wave Serpents? Assault 3, heavy 2. Okay, so 2 Bright Lances. That is not going to hit. And 3 from the Shuriken Cannon. We got nothing. So, roll your charge, good sir.
Okay, well, the first one's made it. 5.
That is a 5. They are in.
And the second one's also 5.
I don't think that made it. I don't think that's 5 inches. No. They're about 8.
I was looking to see if they had something for their charge. Nope. Next round, I get to reroll charges.
Alrighty, so that first unit made it in. What kind of attacks do they have?
Small and insignificant ones.
Small.
They're going to annoy you, though.
That's okay. He can just break away and shoot you. Or just load his Wraith Guard and just blow you smithereens with those. So, what you got?
The actual bites themselves have blade veins. Come on, where's my reverse? One more. Alright, well, I guess just. And then. Well, one's got the power sword. He's got 3 attacks with the power sword, and then there's 4 more attacks with the blade veins.
Alright.
So. Go ahead and get different dice for the power sword.
Alright, roll it all at one time.
Yeah. All hitting on the same amount, so.
Alright, here we go.
Not much.
2 hits.
Strength is 4, so 5s.
Yes.
1 wound. I believe it's a -1.
Alright, 4 up save. He did not get it.
Okay, well, I'm not going to look to see what it actually was, because it wouldn't matter. But, yeah, it was -1.
Alright. 1 damage?
Yeah.
Alright.
That was my only charge, so that's
He's
it.
at 5. What does he get back? 3 attacks. Hitting on 6s. Standard vehicle hits. And spinning. That's a negative. So no hits back from the Eldar. This will conclude Dark Eldar's turn. Unless you got another charge to declare.
No.
Nope. Alright, we'll be back in a moment with the movement phase for Eldar, turn 1. For the movement phase, the Wave Serpent just let out its Wraith Guard and fell back over here. The Reapers are sitting in their building, they're not going anywhere. These Wraith Guard jumped out, they're going to take some shots at that plane. This Wave Serpent advanced over to here. Illic stayed hiding in his building over here. That Hemlock Fighter flew over there. That one is sitting right there. And that one is sitting right there. That completes the movement phase. We're going to go into the psyker phase, and that Hemlock Fighter is going to cast Smite on that Venom. That is a 12. He will take D3 mortal wounds, but you will take D6 damage.
Alright, how much damage?
Okay.
Alright, I'm okay with that.
And I take 2 wounds. I can live with that. Alright, this one is going to cast Jinx on that Venom right there. Warp charge of 7. He is not going to get anywhere close. No, wait, 5, 6, 7, roll 7. I mean, you have no psyker, so you cannot deny. Jinx off of that plane onto that Venom.
Okay. What does it do?
-1 to 6. And that plane is going to cast Smite on... I'm going to guess the closest one's the Venom.
Oh. Practically right under the vein here.
Okay, so the Reaper, or the Raider. Yeah. 9 will hit for 3 wounds. Okay. And that completes Eldar's movement and psyker phase. We will be back in a moment when I figure out who I'm going to shoot with first. For the Eldar shooting phase, we are going to show these Wraith Guard right here are going to fire into this Void Bomber. This will hopefully be very painful. Degraded a whole lot. So, first, it is D3 shots per Wraith Guard. So, 5D3. 1, 2, 3, 6. 6 shots. Not that great. So, we can't blow it up this turn. They auto-hit. So, strength 10, wounding on 3. So only 4 wounds at -4 for 1 damage each.
5 up invul, nice shield.
5 up invul. Let's see what he does.
Oh, 4. You said, right? 4 damage or 2 damage?
They're 1 damage each. But you got hit, was it 4 times?
Yeah.
4 times. Okay.
That's what I was asking, 4. Okay. Because I saw the brain. Alright, 1.
Alright, see, he saved like a fiend. Alright, and now we will return in a moment after the end of the Eldar shooting phase. In the Eldar shooting phase, we managed to kill 1 Ravager? Reaver.
Raider.
We killed 1 of the Raiders and took out a pretty good chunk of their infantry there, but they managed to survive. The Ravager's down to 4 wounds?
Yeah.
4 wounds. He did not get hurt. Plane took 1 wound?
Yeah, he's
1 wound. And
he was unhurt and he's down to 3.
He's down to 3, and we took out both of the Venoms in the backfield. That has ended Eldar's turn 1, and we will now be moving to Dark Eldar, turn 2. For Dark Eldar movement, the Reavers chased after the Wave Serpent. The Ravagers stayed still. The infantry and this Raider moved up on the building. This Venom discharged its infantry and moved up this way. The Void Bomber has moved off over there. I think he backed up a little bit over there.
I didn't move him.
Well, it looks like he did. He was up underneath the nose of the plane a minute ago.
Oh, yeah, that's because I knocked him over. I went to grab that guy or something. I don't know. I barely tipped your wing. So actually, I think it's kid where I moved your fighter, not him.
Nobody moved over here very much. The homunculus moved over there a little bit. And that concluded Dark Eldar movement for turn 2. We're going to go into the shooting phase. And he's going to try and blow up my tank here. He doesn't like my Wave Serpent. He's going to try and blow him up.
Alright.
So, who's first?
He 12 inches away?
From him?
Yeah.
Yes, I would say so. Because I backed him up and away.
Okay.
We can measure it if you'd like. Where is technology? Where's the nose? You are just
out.
actually, it might be just in. Let's see here. Dang it. Touching the nose. Nose to nose. You are, before I bumped him, you make it right there. So you are just, I mean, by a hair inside 12.
Okay, so no penalty on that.
Nope.
But I'm still at -1 because I'm degraded 1 grade.
Ah.
So I'm still hitting on 4s.
Hitting on 4s.
3 Dark Lances.
Alright.
2 hits.
Alright.
Wounding on 3. Both hits -4?
Damage.
Come on, at least 7. 6.
So that is going to be 5. Because he degrades 1 and he can't go below 1. So he is now down to 10 wounds. He is sitting at 10.
1 or 4. Okay.
He's got 3 left.
3.
13. They have 13, they have 12. Okay, so what else you can shoot at him? If anything.
Dark Lance off of this one.
Dark Lance off of that one into him.
Yep. Hit.
Hit. See if we pop a tank.
Wound, -4.
Damage.
Roll that again.
1.
At least you still do 1.
Alrighty.
I'm going to command point that. Let me see if I can pop him.
Alright, let's see.
No! I'm still only going to do 1. Never mind.
Alright. You shoot anything else at the tank?
No, that's a splinter cannon. Splinter cannon shredder. No, that's all it's pretty much going to do.
Alright.
He's pretty much degraded all the way, so
yep.
Some consolation there, but
Alright, so Willie will come back in a few moments after the end of Dark Eldar shooting, and we'll see what the Eldar have left. In the shooting phase, they did 1 wound to that unit of Wraithguard. As we showed, the tank is down to 11 wounds. The Wave Serpent. Killed 1 or 2? No, 1. Killed 1 Reaver in that squad right there. Killed 2 Wraithguard over here. Put 2 more wounds on that fighter right there. And I don't think anything else took a wound. For charges,
Reavers and infantry.
Reavers, infantry, and Raider are going to charge that Wave Serpent. I don't see what they have a problem with that Wave Serpent. I mean, he hasn't done anything to them. Alright.
Actually,
So,
you know what the Raider's not going to? It's
the Raiders?
Reavers and then the infantry.
Infantry.
Let's go with the infantry first.
Infantry first. Alright. Bright Lances, just because, oversized flashlights usually do not hit. And then, the Splinter Cannon. Nothing. Roll your charge, good sir.
Isn't your shuriken cannon rapid fire? I mean, my splinter cannon is. I thought that would be the equivalent.
I think it's just Assault T3. Or Assault 3. Yeah, Assault 3.
Okay. Like I said, my splinter cannons are rapid fire 3, so.
No.
Okay, so, infantry. I think they still make it.
Just for giggles and grins, I think you're right, but we'll see.
Is your bow over the line on that block?
Alright, you're there all day long. Run in and say hi.
2-man set of Reavers.
Oh, yeah.
8. Move them towards the back.
Okay.
And then the 3-man. 9. So yeah, move them up with the cannons. They're each going to take a cannon, wrench it, and throw your hover tank overboard.
Cannon?
Aren't those shuriken cannons?
No. I don't know what those things are. Kind of guide pins or something. Shuriken cannons up in there.
Uh-huh.
Alright, so. Any other charges?
No.
Alright, so who you want to attack with first?
I'll check with the 3 infantry.
Alright, let's see what the infantry can do.
2, 1, and 1. Oh, the agonizer's a different one. So. Okay, so agonizer is melee. It's a vehicle, so screwed. Alright, so 3 up to hit. And then it'll be 3 and 5. 3 up and 5. Or actually 6s. So 3 up to hit though.
3?
Well, one missed. But, oop.
And 6s?
Right.
That's what you said?
Agonizer, yeah, that's a 6, and then, yeah, your toughness is at least 6, so all of it's 6s.
Alright. Nothing.
Okay.
Alright, we will be back in a moment and we'll see if these Dark Eldar can pop that tank. Okay, so you will notice there's a big hole there. And we killed... Did one
2
of these...
bites, and
this
2
guy,
of them are wounded.
Didn't this guy die?
No, I already killed
Okay, that's the different you. Okay.
There's the one without the hair
You took the
is
one
the
in
one
the
that's
middle.
wounded. He's
Okay.
the leader. And then the 3-man unit, I took 1 off, and the one with the chain flails is wounded.
Okay. So, 1 died, 2 died, wounded, 1 died, 1 wounded. Because, yes, the tank did blow up. Lost a whole lot of my Reapers to mortal wounds. And the Warlord took 3 wounds. That will end the melee phase for turn 2. And we will now be going to Dark Eldar, or Eldar, turn 2 movement. Our movement phase, a whole lot of planes moved over there. Yep. Whole lot of planes.
Lousy vultures.
Lousy vultures, I've just been told. But they moved all over there. Wraith Guard stayed still. Dark Reapers that are left stayed still. Wraith Guard stayed still. Wave Serpent ran off over there. Illic is still hiding in the building. Over here. So, we're now going into the Psyker phase. And that plane over there is casting Jinx on the courier.
Okay.
6 got an 8. That will let it pass. Well, darn. Can't do what I was really thinking about doing because those guys are not really in position. Close enough. So closest targets are going to be the one that is wounded is casting Smite on the one in front of him. Rolls a 6. For 1 wound on the Archon in front of him. And then this one will cast Smite on that.
Power sword?
I think he's closer to the one that's sticking in front of the line. So,
Okay. 1 wound?
1 wound.
Alright. Good.
4 feel no pain?
2 up and roll.
Mortal wound.
Oh.
Smite. Okay, Smite goes off on him. Oh, no, 1 dice, not 2. For 2 mortal wounds into the Ravager. That will end Dark Eldar Psychic phase. Going into the shooting phase. Well, we're going to try and kill the courier. First, 2d3 shots for 3 hits. 3's the wound. 2 wounds.
The strength 12?
Yeah. What is his toughness?
8.
Okay, yeah. 2 wounds. 1 goes through for 2 damage.
Okay.
The other plane. 2d3 shots. 3 shots again. 3's to wound. 1 wound. -4.
Oh yeah, so 5 up.
2 wounds.
Okay.
Last plane. He gets the 6-shotter. Had to get that at least one from this game.
5 wounds.
5. Is he gonna live?
Nope.
Nope. We have killed the courier, but he has. Is it flat out at the end of your turn?
It's at the end. Immediately.
Immediately.
Okay then.
Okay then. That ends the game. Let's see. Should have made the courier a character.
What would that have mattered? You're close to 2 characters.
Yeah, but you could put other characters around him and then I couldn't shot him. Alright, that is going to end this game. I hope everybody likes it. And we'll be back later in the week.